Do you ever wonder what goes on in a bud's life? Well, I don't know for sure, personally, but at least I got to see it in videos. Movie number 1547 is A Bud's Life. This is the 1998 movie from Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios. This is directed by John Lasseter, who also directed movies like Toy Story, Cars, and other movies. This was also co-directed by Andrew Stanton, who I believe is the director for the upcoming Toy Story 5 movie. Now, A Buzz Life came out in 1998, sometime between Toy Story 1 and 2. A Buzz's Life is the second Pixar movie to be released in theaters. Of course, I don't know if it is as well known, unlike Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, stuff like that. But this movie came out from 1998. That's a long time ago. So, what is A Buzz Life, you may ask? Well, it features ants, especially Frick. He is an offensive ant who is always messing things up for his colony. So the film takes place in a colony of ants, and they're trying to get some food. Well, this latest mishap was destroying the food stores that were supposed to be used to pay off the grasshopper Hopper. Yes, the grasshopper is named Hopper. And let's just say that Hopper is like the villain in the movie. He is not a nice guy at all, and he wants to take down the ants. And if the ants don't get him the food, well, bad things happen. So Frick decides to stand up to Hopper, and in order to protect his colony, he decides to go out of his colony and find some brave insects or bugs to help him take down Hopper. Well, Frick does find some bugs, but he thinks that they are brave and mighty and strong warriors. Well, they are brave, mighty, and strong, but they're not exactly warriors. They are part of a circus act. And so Frick decides to bring them back to his colony, and the other birds do help the colony with their food supply and other stuff. But what the colony doesn't know is that these new creatures that they invited into their home are not the warriors that Frick thought they were. So there's a little bit of another mishap that Frick makes, and it makes the colony wonder, what will they do? How will they stand up to Hopper? Because Hopper will basically treat the ant like his slaves, and he will do whatever he wants with them. But can Frick and the colony take down Hopper once and for all, along with his grasshopper Hopper army? See the movie and find out, but this was really good. I have never seen this movie before, despite the fact that this was the second Pixar movie ever made in theaters. I don't know why. I saw most of the other classic movies like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc., Incredibles, Cars. I even saw Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, and more. So why didn't I see A Buzz Life? I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't that interested. Well, maybe not. That wasn't a word. I don't know. I didn't really. Maybe I wasn't really invested in that at the time. I wish I had, because this was a really good movie. So, we hear voice actors in this movie like Dave Foley as Frick, Kevin Spacey as Hopper, Julia Louis-Dreyfus portrays Princess Otter, Hayden Panettiere portrays Dot, Phyllis Diller portrays the Queen, Richard Kind portrays Mort, David Hyde Pierce portrays Swim, Joe Ranft portrays Hemwick, Dennis Leary portrays Francis, Jonathan Harris portrays Manny, Madeline Kahn portrays Gypsy, Bonnie Hunt portrays Rosie, Michael McShane portrays Tuck and War. John Rassenberger portrays PT3. Brad Garrett portrays Dim. Willie McDowell portrays Mr. Sawyer. Eddie McCrud portrays Dr. Foria. Alice Wilco portrays Forney. David Osman portrays Cornelius. David Randall portrays Thumper. Walter Bumphouse portrays Harry Mosquito. Ashley Tisdale portrays the leader of the Blueberry Scouts. Wow, I did not know that. This was before Ashley Tisdale went on to do The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Phineas and Ferb, and High School Musical. Julian Rapson and Carlos Aswell-Create portrays Astro and Walker. Bob Bulletin portrays Affy. Jack Angel portrays Fudd. Patrick Penny portrays a Bud. And Rachel Davey, Brad Hall, Jeff Pidgeon, and Phil Proctor portrays Hopper's Grasshopper cronies. So it's the ants versus Hopper. Who will win? But yeah, this movie was really good. I definitely recommend it. And if you guys are looking for a classic Pixar movie that isn't like a sequel or remake or a prequel, check out this movie. In fact, this movie has never had a sequel or anything else to follow after. It was just a movie made in 1998. Interesting. Well, it would have been interesting to see if there was a Buzz Life 2. That is until Buzz accidentally killed the Buzz in the Toy Story 2 blooper. But anyway, this was pretty good. So that's my movie talk of A Buzz Life. Please tune for this movie talk. Alright, goodbye.